First of all, those baby dolls are for the game. I'm gonna donate them to Mika's school because, yeah. But I had all this stuff. I'm gonna go through all this stuff. It's so much stuff. We actually condensed a lot of this stuff down into like bags and stuff. But it's just so much clothes and stuff. We still got small stuff to get, but we're gonna take care of it. So it's just a lot. It's just a lot. She got a lot of stuff though. We're really blessed. We're just gonna kind of leave all this up here in the corner and just let it be until we go through it. So yeah. But I just want to end the vlog by saying we are so blessed. We got, I'm out of breath. We're so blessed, y'all. We got so much stuff. Diapers. We actually got a lot of diapers. We got more than I realized, and more than I thought. And just ready to get this over with. I'm out of breath. I'm tired. I'm hot. We're blessed though. Like, God really came through for us. But I hope y'all enjoyed my vlog. Hope y'all enjoyed watching the baby shower. And I guess that y'all will see us when the baby comes in like one of my next vlogs out. I don't know, like if y'all see videos in between then and there. By the time y'all see this, you know, sure she'll already be here because I'm gonna edit this and schedule it to upload like later. But yeah, let's get ready to pop this on baby out. But I love you guys, and don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye. So I look horrible. Like all these vlogs, I'm gonna go back and watch them just to remind myself that I look terrible. But I just left the doctor. I went in the office today since it was my last day, and I had to finish up some work and stuff. So I got all that taken care of. I don't plan to go back to work till December, January, depending on, you know, how my birthing process goes. We'll see. Anything can happen, but I just left the doctor. It's a freaking gnat in here. I just left the doctor, and everything was good. Heartbeat's good. The baby's still moving around a lot. They told me if I get super, super itchy, you know, it's just unbearable, like just go to the hospital. But I think I'm okay. I should be okay. You just said you was hungry. You just said you was hungry. Sorry, me and Mika leaving the doctor's office. You just said you was hungry. Mika probably is, but I'm not.
Somebody out get my thing.
I just told you I had to go to Raleigh and pick Dana up.
When was this?
Before I got Mika from school. Delana brought her from Elizabeth City, met her in Raleigh, her co-workers picked her up, and she's going back to Charlotte.
So what about this?
I guess get something to eat. I don't got the money. Your treat. Your treat. Your treat.
Where we going?
Wherever. So the lighting in here is super horrible. So the quality is gonna look trash. But I'm attempting to pack her little bag, overnight bag, you know, come home bag. I just went through on like, you know, make sure the car seat is okay. Her dad got her this diaper bag, this leather diaper bag, extras, I don't know what. And I just wanted like a regular Walmart bag, and he spent $50 on this because he wanted a book bag and he wanted it to match her car seat and all the extra stuff. And he was like, I want like a bag that I can wear like as a dad that's not too girly. And I'm like, oh, I gotta hold my shirt. And I'm like, but she's a girl. Like, you're a dad, it doesn't matter. But I'm out of breath. So yeah, we're about to pack her little stuff and put it in the bag, but I have to kind of think about what to put in there. I think I'm just like pack it, like just put a whole bunch of random stuff in there even though I don't need it, and just go from there. Okay, so I have everything packed that I'm gonna take. I probably don't need most of this stuff, but I'm gonna take it anyway. So this is just like a little receiving blanket, and you know, like a little burp cloth. 4 diapers, because I'm not gonna probably even use this stuff. Some wipes. I just packed like 2 hats, some bows, her stuff to take pictures in when she's in the hospital. It comes with a little headband. These little shoes, like I said, stuff to take her pictures in. I packed 3 things of mittens, 3 things of socks, 3 random outfits, 2 bibs, Yeah, 2 bibs. Cleaning things for the pacifiers, a little washcloth, lotion, body wash, and her blanket that she's gonna come home from the hospital in, and a little thing to go inside her car seat. And that's what we're taking. Like I said, I don't think that I need half of this stuff, but I'm just gonna pack it anyway. Like I said, here goes her little diaper bag. I'm gonna put all the stuff in there. And that's it. Okay, so I'm about to boil the bottles that I have. I'm breastfeeding, so I don't really have much mini bottles. I'll get some more later. Like, I'm really not pressed about it. And I really wanted Tommy Tippy bottles. Last time with Mika, I had the doctor, y'all know what I'm trying to say, the doctor bottles. But my best friend Randy used these bottles for her son, so, and she brought me some. So I got some Tommy Tippy bottles. So yeah, I'm about to wash these. I got this little thing that I'm gonna put them on, and I'm just boiling the water. I don't have anything in here but pacifiers right now because I'm opening this stuff, but it's about to sterilize this stuff real quick. It's my last day being ugly, being fat. So it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not supposed to be at the hospital until 7:30. I'm 37 weeks pregnant, and my contractions, I feel like I've been having contractions over the last couple of days. I feel like now they're really starting to like hurt, and they're really starting to like just get like super uncomfortable. Like I said, I was gonna get Mikael to drive me to the hospital, but it's 4 o'clock in the morning. That's gonna be too much, like, with Mika, you know, to wake him up. We really want to send him to school in the morning so he don't be sitting in the hospital all day. It just wouldn't be fair. Like I said, now we have 2 kids to worry about, not just one. So I just was like, I'll just drive myself. It's right down the street. Like, I literally live like 6 minutes from the hospital. So I was like, I'll just drive myself to the hospital. No big deal. And I'll call you and tell you, you know, what they say. And, you know, they decide to keep me, which they probably will, because I'm supposed to be here at 7. It's 4. And if they decide to keep me, I'll just, you know, let Mikael know, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. But I'm not about to sit there in pain, like I said, for the next 3.5 hours, when I can just like go and get it over with and just see. And I'd rather be safe than sorry, because like I said, I feel like they're getting worse and they're lasting a little bit longer. So we'll see what happens. I really don't want to drive myself because I don't want to park in the parking garage and pay all that money. And Mikael's going to have to drive his car. Like, we're going to have to figure out something, because that's too much to have 2 cars in the parking garage and nobody wants to pay for all that. So, yeah. We're, like, my stomach is starting to hurt to the point where I'm nauseous. Like, there's no way I will have a baby without medicine. Whoever does that, more power to you. Think you're freaking crazy. But my pain tolerance is trash. Like, there's no way. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know what happens once I get to the hospital. It's like 4:11 now, so I don't want medicine yet. I just want them to be like, oh, everything's okay. And I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be waiting and then something happens, or, you know, anything can happen. I don't know. I just want to make sure. And nobody about to tell me that I'm crazy for, you know, wanting to make sure that my baby's okay. Just ready to get this over with, get this baby out my body, just fast forward past all this stuff, because this pain part ain't no joke. I'm telling you. Excuse me, them 9 months. Whew, I don't know, I'm over being pregnant, but them 9 months for this amount of pain ain't no joke. So yeah, like I said, I'm pulling up now. I'm about to go to the parking garage, and I'm gonna walk to the emergency room, because there's no way I can park my car. That's the only thing about Duke. The parking is trash. Like, when I say trash, like, it's horrible. So let me find a park. So it is Wednesday, October 18th, and I really haven't vlogged since I got to the hospital, since y'all last saw me. My original idea was to vlog like everything, like record my birth, you know, like, of course, like, cut out, like, you know, certain stuff, but like record it so everybody could see it. But everything just happened so fast. So my birthing story basically is, I came to the hospital at like 4 a.m. yesterday morning, Tuesday morning, and originally I wasn't supposed to be here till 7:30, but I was having really, really bad contractions, and I was like, I'm not dumb, so I was like, I know like their contractions, but it was like a different experience because with Mika, I was induced, so I never like experienced contractions. My stomach was hurting so bad, and it kept like tightening up and loosening. So I was like, yo, let me just go to the hospital, make sure everything's okay, because she was moving, but when I was having contractions, like all I felt was the contractions. I didn't necessarily feel her moving, so I wanted to be on the safe side, so I just went to the hospital. So like I said, I got here at like 4 a.m. and they just put me on the monitor to make sure the baby was okay, like watch our pulses and stuff like that. Everything was okay. So I sat in triage for a couple hours because I couldn't get to a labor and delivery room because everything was full. So I was basically in the triage room. If you know, like triage is basically like the emergency room, but in the labor and delivery part. And like I said, I was supposed to be getting induced anyway at 7:30. So I just kind of had to sit in there and chill until I got a room or whatever. So what was I about to say? Yeah, until like I got a room or whatever. So like I said, I went to the hospital, and I just drove myself because Mika's still asleep, and I didn't want Mikael to like wake him up and have him at the hospital all night. Like, it just was too much. And that, like, we originally wanted to send him to daycare. It was just too much. So I just was like, I'm just gonna go make sure everything's okay in case they send me home, even though I have to be back at 7:30. I was like, I doubt that they'll send me home, but we don't know what's gonna happen. So I was like, when I get there, I'll just call, let you know. So like I said, I got there like 4. I sat there for a couple hours, and then come like 8:30, I finally got to see a midwife, and my registered nurse came, and the lady across the hall from me ended up having her baby in triage, so I never got to like meet the doctor that was gonna deliver me. But like I said, the labor and delivery floor was packed. So like the labor and delivery floor was packed, and the triage floor was packed. Like, everybody was just having babies like yesterday on the 17th. So yeah, everybody was having babies. So I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so like come like 8 whatever, the midwife came there, and she was like, when you went to your doctor's appointment, did they check your cervix? And I'm like, no. And I'm like having a contraction while I'm trying to talk to her. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just having a contraction. She's like, oh, just breathe through it. She was like, well, you know what, let me check your cervix. Y'all, I mind you, when they're 4, I was really supposed to get induced at 7:30. Like 8:30, she checked my it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock. We'll say like 9. She checked my cervix, and I was 4 centimeters dilated. I was like, wait, what? Never had to get induced. She was like, I'll check your cervix again in a little while, because she was like, the hardest part is like getting to 5 centimeters, and then after you get to 5 centimeters, she was like, usually your body just kind of like speeds up from there and does its own thing. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, like whatever. So we got to 5 centimeters, and y'all, like I said, at this point it's like 9. So I kind of sat back down in bed for a little while, still having contractions. So it's like 10 at this point, and I'm super uncomfortable. So she was like, she was like, just take a walk around the floor. She was like, there's bars located like all throughout the floor, so if you have a contraction, just grab onto the bars and kind of sway it out, spread your legs apart, and breathe through the contractions. So at this point, it was me and Mikael's mom. Me and her walked around the floor, and y'all, I had a contraction like every 5 minutes, like contraction, like, oh my god. So I was like, yo, when I get back to the room, I'm gonna ask for epidural, because I was like, this is crazy. But like I said, we had walked around the floor, so I was nowhere near my room. I was just trying to, like, walk. And I mind you, like I said, I was supposed to get induced. I never got induced. She told me that if my contractions slowed down, that if my contractions slowed down, that we would go and get some Pitocin and stuff. But my body kind of just naturally went into labor, and I really think it had a lot to do with the fact that I went to the state fair like 2 days ago, and I walked like 3 miles. Like, my body was like, girl, what are you doing? When we got back to that room, I was like, I gotta pee. And she was like, well, if you have to pee, she was like, or it feels like you have to poop, let me know. And I said, you know what? I said, I really do think I have to poop. And I kept saying that. And she was like, well, is it like a lot of pressure? And I was like, yeah, but I was like, it doesn't feel like how it felt when I had Mika and those pressure. I said, I really think I have to poop. And she was like, well, let me check your cervix. And I was like, well, I'm having a contraction and I really feel like I have to poop. She's like, yeah, let me check your cervix. Y'all, it was like, at this point, like I said, we had walked around the whole floor, so it was like 10:50, 11 o'clock. She said, oh, she said, you're at 10 or 9 or something, whatever it is when it's time for you to push. I was like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, it's time for you to push. I was like, but I can't get medicine? Like, I need some medicine, like I'm about to die. And she was like, no. And I bust out crying. Like, I wanted some medicine. I was in so much pain. So, ended up having contractions. And she said I was, like, you know, dilated, fully dilated. She could see her head and everything. So I had to push. So I had a baby without any medicine and without getting induced. She just came by herself at 37 weeks. Like I said, I really think it was from the fact that I really think it was from the fact that y'all that walking to the state fair, I got a little carried away trying to go get some steak and some candy apples and all that stuff. But overall, like I said, for anybody that has kids without medicine, more power to you, because I was totally like team medicine. Like, I'm getting epidural, like I already know. And I was like, you know, after I walk around the floor and I get back, I'm getting epidural, because I wanted to like try to wait like as late as possible, because for whatever reason in my head I'm thinking like, oh, I don't want to get it too early, and then when I'm having a baby, like I feel everything. But no, I felt everything, like vagina, ring of fire, whole coochie hurt. But and I really didn't, like I said, I didn't have epidural. I didn't need any stitches because I didn't tear, and I bled a lot, of course, but like after like the first initial, like, you know, blood and stuff, like it's day 2 and I'm bleeding like maybe like a moderate period, so it's not like nearly as much blood as it was with Mika. And I'm not as sore. Like, I took a bath, I can wipe just fine. Like, everything's regular. And she's like 6 pounds, so she's a little bit smaller than Mika was, but it really was like a really, really good experience. So yeah, that's what happened. Like I said, I really wanted to record everything, but it just happened so fast. And when you're in the middle of contractions and your uterus is about to fall out, that's the last thing you're thinking about is recording a video. So I wish, like I said, I could have like got to record and share my experience better, but it kind of just is what it is. So I'm going to be trying to record a little bit more of, like, you know, videos as far as like my first week home and breastfeeding and techniques that I learned and stuff. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, that's that. Still sitting at the hospital. I'm waiting for her to get up because I gotta do her hearing test. I'm gonna give her a bath. I'm gonna change her clothes and stuff like that. So we're just chilling for now, but I'm ready to go home. Like, she'd been asleep for like the last 3 or 4 hours, which is really, really strange because she was up all night, like on and off. But I guess I'm trying to take like a quick nap, but the nurses keep coming in and out, bothering me, asking me questions. So yeah, but hopefully we get to go home later. It's like 9 a.m. now, so hopefully we get to go home in a little while. But yeah, that's the update.
I'm chilling, I'm good, I'm kicking back and I'm